Hi, everybody. It's Mr. Barr here. Um, I just wanted to give you an overview for the week of April 6th through April the 10th. If you're watching this video, you are one of my Period 2 Honors U.S. Studies 2 students. Um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the assignments for the week, give you maybe a little bit of background on some of the information, and then when we have our Zoom session, I'm going to show part of this video. We're going to walk you through everything. That way you can feel as comfortable as possible. If you have any questions before that, please make sure you give me a call on my Google Voice number, which I'll give you at the end, or send me an email, send me something on Remind, comment, whatever works best for you, reach out to me. So, first thing you need to do is you go into your Google Classroom, and when you go in there, you're going to see that your stream has a lot of stuff on it. If you have not noticed, I have been posting a quarantine video log pretty much every day since we've been off. I hope that it brings a smile to your face. I hope it helps you have some human connection. That's why I've been doing it. Feel free to watch, to laugh, and share with whoever you think wants to see it. But that's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for you guys and just trying to make the most of this time because I know it's a tough time for a lot of us. You'll see that I've posted links to our Zoom meetings. I just put a generic end date here. Don't freak out. We're not going to be going to school till the end of June. Fingers crossed, I hope not at least. I will go through the rest later, but I posted some assignments for you guys. So if you go to classwork, you'll see that you have a handful of assignments due this week. All assignments are due Friday at 3:30, so please pace yourself. Don't wait till Friday to do everything. I know some of you love to wait to the last second to do stuff, but you're not going to get the most out of it if you don't put your time in. So over the time that you've been gone, most of the enrichment and any of the assignments I posted were about civil rights. We should have looked at Malcolm X versus MLK, looked at those civil rights slides. All that stuff there culminates in this civil rights slang assignment I posted for you guys. So, what you're going to do, you're going to read this article about the 21 slang words teens and Gen Zers are using in 2020 and what they mean. You probably already knew what they meant. I did not. So I read the article. I recorded myself reading it to you as well, because some of us, you don't like to read several pages. So if you can listen to me talk, and you'll probably laugh because you hear me say a lot of words that I never thought I'd say. You are summarizing the civil rights movement. So everything you've learned, everything from those slides, everything from the packets, all that stuff, in at least 2 paragraphs using at least 10 of those slang terms. After you write that up, then you can film yourself doing it, recording yourself, and put it here for a possibility of getting 10 extra credit points. That's an awesome way to start out marking period 4. You do it. I'm not going to share it with anybody else. It's just for me, but it also allows me to see you, hear you, because I miss the human interaction with you. That's why I'm super looking forward to getting on Zoom with you guys to get us all started. The next assignment is our blog. You know how to do blogs. If not, look back at the rubric. You're going to see the question for this week is, historians today argue about whether the civil rights movement has ended in America. In your opinion, is the civil rights movement over? If so, why do some groups disagree? If not, how can equality be reached in your lifetime? This comes from the fact that you have like the Black Lives Matter movement. You have a lot of women's rights movement. You have the homosexual rights movement, trans rights. All kinds of stuff are going on. Does that connect with the civil rights movement in your opinion or not? It really is something that you get to think about. You might even think about your own personal experiences. Do you feel like you are a persecuted group? Yes, no, maybe. That goes into your 350 words. Write about it, put it on your website, turn it in. Hopefully, this question resonates with you in a way to make it easy to write. If not, talk with me and I can help you brainstorm some good ways. Your next assignment, this is probably my favorite one for the week because you're going to be looking at some documents, which I'm going to open up here now. You're going to read about when President John F. Kennedy got in there. Remember, during the Cold War, you had Harry Truman. He dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, brought the end to World War II. Then we got President Dwight Eisenhower, who was a war hero. Remember, he helped with the Korean War. He tried to push America to be a strong militaristic country. Then when he leaves, we get President John F. Kennedy, who, President John F. Kennedy, his family came from money. A lot of the money that they got came from the 1920s, bootlegging. There were some ties to the mob as well. So Kennedy comes in, and he's a very different kind of guy. He's elected in 1960, and him and his family were viewed very similar to how like the Obamas were viewed a few years ago, where they were viewed as like the perfect family. So if I go and I type in